Okay, hi. I'm Volker from Magazin, BadBlack-Unicorn. And first, how are you?
I'm good, yeah. Happy to be in Germany. Yeah.
What's your special about what's special about your music?
What's special about our music? Maybe nothing. I don't know. We always try to keep it original, and we always try to keep it challenging for the fans. So we are not this kind of metal band that always does the same album twice. You know, it's quite much more an adventure for people. We're quite restless when we write the music and when we record it. And I think people, our fans at least, appreciate this originality. And I think that's what makes it special, is that Moonspell doesn't sound like any other band. Really, it's a band with influences, but it's a band that, since the past, is trying to build our own sound. And I think that's what might make us special for people.
Is every album a new adventure for you?
Every day is a new adventure for me. But yes, new albums, they are very important for the band because they capture what we are feeling at the time. And Moonspell is together because we are creative guys. So we like to create music together. As other people like to do other creative stuff, I think that's what most motivates us to be together. So that's why we make so many new music all the time and new albums all the time. And for this one, Extinct, yeah, it was a challenge. We wanted to do something different. We want to play better. We want to play, more beautiful songs as well. So I think everything in music is a challenge, really. And the new album is just a challenge that it's very fascinating. You know, it's not like other challenges. It's something that you really put everything into it, and that you try also to, crack the codes to good music and what can make you reach people. So it's always a challenge to write new stuff. Yeah.
Is your music has changed now? Why? Why it has been changed? Are there new members in your band, or
not since 99 and 95, sorry, and then Iris, our bass player, joined us in 2003. But we just changed because we were formed as a band that didn't have a definite style, not power metal, not rock, not heavy metal. And I think that's why it keeps changing, because we never actually wanted to be a copy of anyone else, So really, change is something that is on our DNA as a band. We were born in the 90s, everybody was experimenting with music, everybody was fusing gothic, metal, and that's what we liked the most. Of course, we listened to bands like Maiden, AC/DC, etc., Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and they had their own sound. But for me, the good bands, they all change a little bit. I don't like to listen to a band that has nothing new to show.
What do you miss when you are on tour?
My wife, my kids, my books, my home, and my country, Portugal in general. Even though I toured since 20 years, I never wanted to move anywhere else. I like where I live. I like my country. It's a small country with many problems, but very beautiful, very historical, very cultural. So basically, what I miss the most is my family, because I adapt very well to the life on the road, because I've been doing this since I'm an adult person. Since I was 20, that I'm on the road doing with Moonspell. But of course, that I miss home. And we just talk on Skype and just try to have contact as well. But believe me, when I'm not on tour, I'm at home with my family. Yes.
And what do you most like on tour?
Well, I like to be with the band. I love to play live, to sing live on the stage. It's the best thing for me because you know, all the traveling, all the problems, you know, all the time. This is a price you pay to do what you really like, which in my case is definitely music. And then there's, you know, like this tour, we are touring with friends. Septic Flash are our great friends. You know, our crew is Portuguese as well as us. So there's this kind of, you know, companionship, comradeship with many jokes and many good moments that I like as well on tour. You know, it's sometimes it's long hours of traveling around the world, but touring has also this positive side into it. Not only the playing, but you know, getting together with people and other bands. You always end up having fun.
If you're on tour, you write new songs too, or only you play only your
our older songs.
Yeah.
Well, on tour, it's hard to write, you know. Touring is a hard process. You have to travel a lot. So we can have ideas. I write the lyrics. I have no problem in writing on tour. But the other guys for music, we have a studio in Portugal and we like to work there together.
Mm-hmm.
As a band, we have a few ideas that we put on the computer. But normally for us it only works when we are back in Portugal working all together. Just on the album, I think, you know, we are always touring anyway, but we never mix stuff. I think there's a place for everything, you know, and recording is more something that we have to do while not being on the road. Otherwise, it's a bit chaotic. But we couldn't write an album on the road. No, we have to, you know, go home and write it in our studio.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the interview. The last words for you.
Thank you so much for the interview. I hope that your readers will like our album. You know, it's an album we did with a lot of pleasure. If they don't know any Portuguese band, it's a good time to start. With Moonspell, we're very happy with the reaction we're having in Germany. We just charted on number 39, which is huge for us, for a Portuguese band. So I just want to thank for the support. Dankeschön. Vielen Dank. And I'll see you on the road. We'll be touring Germany and playing festivals. So this is the best way to see and come and say hi.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.